Sagittarius. This is Psychic Tracy Brown to you today to do your June 2019 horoscopes. How are my Sages today? Now, Sag, let's talk. You guys are not having a good run of horoscope readings. You just aren't. So that leads me to believe that maybe Sages need to rethink some things. All right? That maybe the universe is trying to tell you something. So maybe it's not bad luck. It's like, hey girl, hey guy. Maybe I just need you to think differently about what you are doing. Come on, Sag. Come on. Universe is talking to you. I didn't mean to have you guys come on live. I meant to do it private and then post it on live, but you know what? It's okay. So let's go back to talking to my Sages. Sages, I would think, you guys know how I talk about Uranus and Taurus, right? I thought all my readings for Tauruses were going to be shithole readings. All of them. For the next 6 years, right? No. Sages are getting hit hard. Why? Why are Sages getting hit hard in my readings? So I would think that if Sagittarius are getting hit hard, there must be something in there with the planets, but I don't know the planets, so I can't help in that way. But many Sagittarius are getting hit. You're not alone, Sag. All of you are getting hit. All right? So, I remember when I had a bad run of bad luck, right? And that's when Saturn was in Leo, and Saturn stays in Leo for 2 years. Saturn is now in Capricorn, but I'm wondering if the transition was delayed, and Sagittarians are getting some delayed stuff from Saturn. But it stays in a sign for 2.5 years, Saturn. And I remember when Saturn was in Leo, Saturn in Leo taught me that I didn't respect money. And almost got me evicted because I did not respect money. All right? Money was always there. It was either there when my dad was alive or my son was an actor. And it flowed in from every place. Like, I don't know if you know what that feels like, but money was ridiculously in abundance for years. And then Saturn walked into Leo, and Saturn looked at all Leos and said to all Leos, this is where you have a problem, and this is where you need to fix your problem. So Saturn dried up all monies for me. Every Leo experienced something different. For me, it was about money. And I kept operating as if money was going to come in. And to the point where I almost got evicted. Because I never worried that money was not coming in. It had never dawned on me. It would not come in. And then I was forced to go work at a local department store for minimum wage. I'm telling you, Saturn kicked my badunka. Now, you guys have finished Saturn. So, my prayer is that most of you got your lesson. My concern is that you're getting a residual N. Because every reading since December, I think, has not been a good reading for Sagittarius. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of my Sagittarians, especially my metaphysical Sagittarians, especially for my highly evolved Sagittarians. Talk to the universe. Tell the universe, I want to hear you. I'm thick-headed, but I want to be still enough to hear you. What am I supposed to be looking at? Ask the universe if it will hurt. Tell the universe to help you prepare for the hurt. But we now need to deal with the changing of the energy so Sagittarians can just be happy-go-lucky, because that's who you are. You're just happy-go-lucky and friendly, and you want to hang out with your friends, and you don't want all this damn drama in your life. Y'all don't like this shit. So we're going to have to face the music in order to turn everything around. But the music may not be pretty. But face it. Empower your ability with God, with Jesus, with the universe, to say, I can do this. I'm strong enough to start the change that's required so I can have the rest of my life be beautiful and change this energy. I can do this. All right, so let's pray for Sagittarians. Can we please have a good month? Please, God, for June, for Sagittarius. They can't take any more of this. I'm telling you, God. I know they cannot take any more of this. Can we at the very least get a good month in June? Please, God. Please. Begging you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all got one of those begging prayers. You ever did that? Where you somebody's like, please, please. Y'all got one of those begging prayers with the ugly cry, prayers. It's like, please, God, you're losing me. If you want me, show me a good sign. Let me know that it'll be okay. Give me something to go on. All right. Sag. Sag, there is a time for you to escape. Plan to escape. Plan to leave. Plan to escape. But I said plan. I did not say, feisty Sagittarian, make a move right now. I said think on it. Document. Look at what it is that needs to be changed. And then take your time to implement the change, and then act quickly. All right? You think you don't have enough money. You do, but you don't. But you do. I think your emotions are tied into money. And it's choppy at best concerning money. I think you think way too hard about money. Way too hard. Too hard about money. All right? You're worse than Aquarians. You're worse than Tauruses. Like, every sign has a money problem individual, right? So, air is Aquarians. Gemini and Libras don't worry about money the same way as Aquarians do. For the fire signs, it's you, Sagittarius, because Leos and Aries, we don't worry about money the way you all do. And you guys worry about big money, all right? You guys want it big. You got to have it big. You would think like you're the Leo with the sun and the fire and the expansion. Nope. Y'all are worse than Leos when it comes to money. You think big, all right? There's nothing bad about that. Somebody's like, true. Nothing bad. But when it's not big, your emotions are tied in. And you can't think. You start getting, I need money, I need money, I need money. And then nothing up here is processing well if you don't have the money that you think you need. Air, fire. Oh, for water, it's definitely a Cancer. Scorpios love money too. Don't get me wrong. Scorpios will never fail when it comes to money. Just like Virgo will never fail when it comes to money. Tauruses worry about money more. And Scorpios worry about money more. But they're going to get what they need. Cancers worry about money. Will sacrifice even family for their job and their money. And they're family-oriented people. So if they sacrifice job for money, imagine where their alignment is. Because they're family-oriented people. Sagittarians, you're the money warriors of the fire signs. Stop. I'm not asking you to be like me, silly, and think money grows on trees. I'm not saying that. I'm saying stop this madness over money. Enough already. Because money's here. Money will be available. Money's here. I'm saying stop worrying about it. Do what it takes to get what you need without murdering somebody. All right? Because money's just here. You worry so much that you might be missing opportunities to get what you need in terms of money. I've been doing a lot of this lately. I don't even know why. It's a new thing. Oh, I think I know why. I copy people, and I had my roommate here, and she did a lot of this, so I don't have an original thought. Love is coming in for Sagittarius. Love and pregnancy is coming in for Sagittarius. Love and pregnancy is coming in. Sagittarius, you don't have faith. You don't have faith that love is coming in. You don't have faith that your money's going to be right. Even if you don't have faith, this card becomes the most important card. This card. So the one thing I want to tell you is you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. If you want to get pregnant, go ahead and get pregnant. I'm not saying you need permission. I'm saying if you want to get pregnant, do it. Okay? I'm not saying you got to have to sit down and like, hey, baby, so I think it's time that we got pregnant. And maybe your partner's like, no, I don't want to get pregnant now. I'm saying do it. Anyways, you're right. You're thinking that now is the time. It's two different things. All right. I talk too much and I digress too much. But that's for pregnancy. If you want to leave your job, do it. Plan it, interview, do it. No one's stopping you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do whatever you want to do. All right? If you want to relocate, do it. Plan it. And then do it. Nothing's stopping you. If you want to leave your relationship, do it. Do whatever it takes. Plan it. And then do it. All right. Just saying. I mean, when I wanted to have a baby, I told my ex, it's time, and he said no. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's no. And I went back to him, and I was like, hey, I think I need a baby. It's time. He was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe no is a good answer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I went back to him, and I was like, it's time. And he said, no. And I said, well, I'm going to have a baby. It does not have to be yours. I had a baby that night. Right. That's what I did. I got my baby that night. He's 30 now. Right. So, that's what I'm trying to say. If you want to leave your relationship, plan it. When I left the same man that didn't want me to have my baby, when I wanted to have it, I said to him, I don't think we're working out. And he didn't care. And it was 6 months. The whole time, me and my dad plotted. And he didn't know a thing. He came home one day, and all the furniture was gone. I tried to tell him, hey, your ad's not working. Hey, we're going here. Hey, I have to have a fair want me to. I didn't get none of those things. And I figured love wasn't here. Called my dad, Taurus, master planner, 6 months. And my dad was good. He was like, when do you want to do this? And I said, I want to observe him first. Called my dad up and I said, it's time to execute. We planned it. And I left. This is the card of sneakiness. This is the card of making sure you do what you want. Now, the reason why I'm being so hard on you, Sagittarians, is because y'all like to live with the big bang. I'm leaving this job, leaving you, husband, leaving you, wife. Like, y'all like to have this whole dramatic play going on as you try and figure out that you don't have a plan. Plan your exit. Go to work every day. Interview. Secure your bag. You so worried about money? Secure your bag then. You so worried about money? Secure your bag. You're in a relationship and you need to get a job. In order to really leave, get a job. Just make sure that you don't stay. Like, what are you doing? Something here is a lack of faith. Something's still, something's frozen, something's not movable. Do what you need to do rather than wind up in the stagnant space of how did I get caught out there? You didn't get caught out there because the universe has been trying to talk to you for months. For months, the universe has been talking to my Sagittarius. You're the only ones that have not had good readings. Listen to God. Listen to the God voice inside of you. It's no joke. God is no joke. Fire sign woman, air sign woman. Oh, a lot of women around. Look at this. Fire sign woman, air sign woman, Queen of Cups also could be mother figure. I think this is a bunch of women that is going to assist you. I think it's a team that you're going to go into, participate in. I think it's scary. I think it's slow and steady. That's what this card means. I think it's starting over. I think it's all starting over in so many different ways. Work, relationships, soul, like so many different ways. Like my hopes and fears is going from frozen energy, I don't know what to do except complain, to taking action, even though it's slow and steady, even though you're trying to build something, but something might fall apart and you just kind of have to start over again to rebuild it, restructure it. But you got a massive amount of feminine energy. Actually, you got all, can you see this? You got all the women here, right? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. By the way, no duplicates. No duplicates. And I've got 4 more of these in the deck. You just have people around you that carry different ideas, different cultural backgrounds, and very, very supportive of one another. It's all scary. It's all scary. Make lemonade. Make lemonade. Let Beyonce be your example. It's all scary. Do you understand? I hear it's scary. I hear you. Okay, are you guys good? Did you hear everything that I had to say? I'm rough on my Sagittarians right now. Rough. I know it. Because y'all have gotten it rough for the past few months. And I'm telling you, this is supposed to be Taurus energy. Yes, you guys make good. Anybody having problems with children, you might want to take them in for a mental evaluation. All right? Especially if you're having problems in school. You might want to take them in for a mental evaluation. Acknowledge that there might be some mental issues. Deal with it now. All right? ADD, ADHD. Deal with it. Some of you are dealing with the air sign man that might have some prescription drug issues or might want to fight too much. It's like antagonistic or fighting way too much. It's so annoying. Let the air sign man go. Give up the ghost. Don't try to hold on to men that argue with you all day long. Let them go. Jesus Christ. You know what you want out of a man? You want to be able to walk up and he looks at you this. That's what you want. You don't want a guy that is on his phone and don't even get off the phone when you show up. Okay? Walk away. Don't disrespect me like that. There's some world affairs that are going to come after you, Sagittarius, right? That is not true. There's definitely a new beginning that could begin in a new location, new territory. Make sacrifice strong enough to do this. Sagittarius, you guys are so magical. Stop the defeatist attitude. All right? This woman acts like she can't see, acts like she can't do anything, acts like she can't walk. Interesting enough, these swords that are around her, she can walk through these swords. She can take her blinders off. She can free herself. You know? But it's in a past position, so I know it's going to happen. What matters is making a decision. There's something about you guys in a decision that you need to make. The hawk is here to have you oversee what that decision look like, and that's where being sneaky comes in. Okay, I'll give you a good example. Like, if let's say it's in a relationship, I would get a storage unit, and I would slowly start putting stuff in storage. I'm serious. No one would ever know that I'm trying to leave them. I would just start putting in storage, and I would do it over a period of time, and I would make sure I got out everything of value. That's an example. By the way, I'm not telling all Sagittarians to leave their relationships. I'm saying observe the changes that's required. By the way, I was in a hospital, working for a hospital in New Jersey, and I got fired from every job in my lifetime. Every job. Every single job. In any case, I had a G's picture that was left behind. I called them, and then came back into G's picture. So I took the Jesus picture and put it on my desk, waiting my name to enter. I looked at his picture, and what I heard was, take home, because you won't have a job soon. I was like, what? God's voice inside of you. So I didn't get home right away. By the way, learn to listen to the God's voice inside of you. If you're driving and God says, don't go down this left, don't take this highway, listen. I didn't get home right away, and then I heard again, you won't have a job soon. I started going through my desk, cleaning out my desk. And I finally took the Jesus picture home. And I think I was out of a job in a week's time. All right? Overview, the hawk, overview. Start making some decisions, but really look at what the universe is trying to tell you, because they're coming to protect you. You will have all the resources you need to do whatever it is you need to do, because if something is ending, deal with it. But deal with it in a way where you're maybe cleaning house, where you're maybe cleaning out your office. You know what I mean? If you're having a bad child and you might want to put them in boarding school, you might want to give them to the other parent, plan it. And then execute fast. All right? For the greater good. Many fire sign women are going to work. Right? Take that validation. There will be victory for many fire sign women. If there is a Sagittarian woman, if there is a fire sign woman at work that you kind of like, go for it. It'll be like a blessing in disguise for Sagittarius, fire sign woman. Some of you are ready to get pregnant. It will happen. It will happen, I want to say no later than 3 months. So your summer month is that hot, lusty month. Have fun having sex, because you're going to get that baby. Yes, yes, yes. There is a water sign man that is confusing you. You don't want to leave him behind. You might want to leave him behind. All right, Sagittarius, I went too far. I lectured way too much. I apologize for the lecture, but I don't know if I care. I think you all needed the lecture. What is the final outcome for my Sagittarians? Thank you for putting up with me, by the way. If any of you Sagittarians want to elaborate more, email me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. What is around my Sagittarians for the month of June? All right. Review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now is the time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Do not be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Oh, Sag. Cards don't lie. They always validate what I was trying to tell you in the first place. Never lie to me. All right. Keep me posted. Please comment. Love the comments. Thank you for putting up with me. Share. Subscribe. Don't be selfish. Share. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye, Sagittarius. I love you.